Out of the Shadows, it's about it's about birth. It's about being born. Until you appear, until you pop out into the world, nobody knows who you are. But when the moment you do, you're king for a day. You are absolutely special. You're unique. It's an absolutely blessed moment, you know. And it's just a song reflecting on that.
He had the basic idea, and he was stuck for. He didn't have a melody line for the verse, so I came up with a melody line for the verse. The rest was his, really. So it's kind of more his than mine.
Out of the Shadows was, I think, was the gem that came alive. Just briefly, I had a lot of trouble with the drum part on it. I couldn't quite feel it, and I actually struggled with it. And then
we put the drum machine on.
Then they got the beat mark. I did. They beat detected it for me. It was brilliant. I heard the mixed version, and I was sitting in the control room, and Kevin came in, and he's gone, "You prepared to be surprised, Nick?" And he put the iPod...
And he put this completely different drum. I thought, that ain't me.
And it was Out of the Shadows, and I've like gone, wow, my jaw just dropped. So it was that kind of the how do we say it was, for me it was the gem that I didn't expect to come out of this record, and when it just was the icing on the cake.
Surprised what you can do when you get Ian Pearson.
Yeah, I know.
They gave actually Steve a CD, and he explained to me, he was playing it on the way home, and immediately got some ideas, melodies went in, you know, to go over the top of the music I had.
I think 3 basic ideas he had, and I just took the best bits, what I thought worked well, and put it together and put the melodies and wrote the words to it, and I think it's worked out really good. It's kind of more riffy and more medium-paced than we've done in a long time.
But it's more of a straight kind of through song, you know, straight groove, more of a groove thing, you know, so... Yeah, so watch out for Benjamin. He's going to get you.
And who's Benjamin Breek?
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it? We'll have to find out about that.
Yeah, obviously Steve wrote the lyrics to that, and I'm sure there's going to be... So we were joking around when it came up, there's probably going to be a lot of kids when it comes out, you know, hitting the website and trying to find out who this man of mystery is.
There's a line in the song that says religion's got a lot to answer for, and it's kind of an argument. I'm not anti-religious in any way, really, but I'm not pro-religion either, so it's kind of, you know, we've had a few debates about it kind of thing, and I think it's quite relevant to what's going on at the moment as well. It just asks the question, really.
It's kind of ambiguous in the way it's written, lots of different melodies. Great song.
Great, God, amazing. You know, it's a great song to sing. You know. I mean, I do sound a bit like Cat Stevens at the beginning, but hey, how ironic is that?
And finally, Adrian, Lord of Light. That's one of your last one.
Angel Delight.
Lord of Light.
Oh.
No, but Angel Delight's a nice title.
That's a sweetie, isn't it? To Angel's Delight, please.
It's what you call a gallop, and I guess we were famous for our gallops, you know, songs like The Trooper and Evil That Men Do, so we've been refusing to do gallops in the last couple of albums, but we just thought we had to do one.
They had a poll, so...
We just spontaneously broke out of this gallop and we just went with it, you know.
Yeah.
Again, it's coming from the very first in Dave's session with Adrian, so it was very productive. And again, Bruce came in and wrote the words.
It's probably our most progressive track on the record in terms of the structure and the arrangement of the tune. There's beautiful light and shade in there, and Bruce's vocals are fantastic, absolutely stunning.
The Lord of Light it's referring to is actually quite literally Lord of Light, as in Lucifer. You're trying to be a bit more even-handed about this notion of heaven and hell. Maybe the guy downstairs got a rough deal. You know, maybe we should go upstairs and ask for his money back, you know.
That's a bit different, I think, from what we've done before. Again, it was very spontaneous. There's melodies flying about all over the place on that one. And some of them ended up being guitar melodies and some ended up being vocal melodies. But the basic idea in the first place was Yannick's.
Well, the legacy, it was just something I put together. I wanted to do something a bit orchestral with no choruses, but more themes running through it. But the idea I took to him was just the idea of truth and lies, and he came up with a slightly different slant on that idea. Took the song somewhere totally different, really, and I made it into something a little bit special, I think.
The opening thing is almost like a nursery rhyme type thing, which is I've always found kind of eerie. If anyone knows of early Genesis, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not that we try to emulate that, but it's just the way it worked out. And I think it's a great way to close the album.
Adrian, good morning.
Morning.
So, tell us about the day today.
It's B-Sides Day today.
Yep. A happy time.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it should be good fun.
Yeah?
Did a Thin Lizzy song, and we're doing a Focus song. Remember Focus? That one I'm just playing here.
And I think a ZZ Top song.
No, I didn't. I refuse to do that.
Oh,
I want to sit out on that one.
okay. Well, Iron Maiden is apparently... Maiden is apparently going back to being a two-guitar band for one song.
I love ZZ Top.
But the lads have had the genius idea of cutting these songs acoustically. So we just got to put two mics in a room, and Bruce really enjoyed the feel of singing it in the room with the guys. So we're going to put two microphones in the room, and I'm going to take you inside to watch it go down. And we won't even tell them.
Did you hear the acoustic version of Tash? Yes.
We were just going through it to see what we were going to make an arrangement of in that little room. So we were kind of learning the track and jamming on it and just having some fun. And again, it was done in one take, and it's kind of fun, and it's loose. And just after we finished, Jimmy Page came in.
He did.
And we said, if he'd come in a minute earlier, he could have just jumped on there.
He could have jumped in. It would have been great. And it's a good night for him.